dragon. yeah. Hey yo, his money slightly low, in some bummy type of clothes. Girls dissing like a reviewer that doesn't like his flow. He's got a cupboard full of nothing but a crumb inside a bowl. If another bill is coming, then it's someone's time to go, and he can't take it. Fast paces where his heart races, knowing now it's going down like a charged rapist. Go without, there's no one round, he can ask favors, cause most are down, broken out, trying to grasp papers. Need something they can put aside but can't raise it. Garms faded, looking like they're half naked. Store the bread inside your oven and the fast take it, before the devil tries to shove them in them barred cages for doing something that the government will class dangerous. Usual runnings when you're struggling, it's harsh, ain't it? The funny part I can't take is how they're still managing going through more grass than park rangers. I really don't get it. No, I really don't get it. No, I really don't get it. No, I really don't get it. Looking forward to the future, I step into it blind. Seek the truth that we run around desperately to find. We watch and read the news, but every single time they never seem to answer the questions in my mind. Is it wrong to find it hard to make so many decisions, like choosing the right faith with so many religions? Is it wrong for one who had faith to really go reckless after finding out his priest don't even hear his own message? Cause I really don't get it. Times are getting loose though, they're tightening the noose, promoting violence and abuse. And pardon me if I'm a tiny bit confused after hearing last week that you were lying in the news, and silencing reviews of the facts some see slaughter, while others rob because their cash funds seem smaller. It seems a bunch of little mad ones need order. They think they're struggling when their tap runs clean water, cause they ain't heard of those who have to run to flee torture. Don't know the language of the man who comes to speak for you. Now we can see the planet's had enough of people, a big wave goodbye and trap them under deep water. I really don't get it. No, I really don't get it. No, I really don't get it. No, I really don't get it. Looking forward to the future, I step into it blind. Seek the truth that we run around desperately to find. We watch and read the news, but every single time they never seem to answer the questions in my mind. Like, if those who lied are getting more power, is it wrong for me to think times are getting more sour? My sister's scared to fly near any tall towers. Don't want drink driving, but license 24 hours. How's that? Hey yo, I really don't get it. And clearly it's appearing you ain't hearing those medics, cause I've heard the nurse complain but they don't get enough money since the day they pulled me out my mum's tummy. And should content be the way that you feel, selling me something with a label that's saying it kills? Can me taking these pills really cure what's making me ill? Or another hustle to shovel more weight in your till? Not knowing each day's a blessing to a dead and deceased. And if we keep making weapons, will there ever be peace? I really don't get it. No, I really don't get it. Like, should he really be the man that we should praise, as if sending others to do all your battling is brave? Taking steps from the cradle till we've landed in the grave. We see how much has changed since man was in the cave, and it's embarrassing to say. Man, I've been ashamed since the first day I heard about them gathering the slaves. Tell me now, with all the mills charities are made, how the hell can there still be famine to this day? I really don't get it. No, I really don't get it. No, I really don't get it. No, I really don't get it. Looking forward to the future, I step into it blind. Seek the truth that we run around desperately to find. Watch and read the news, but every single time they never seem to answer the questions in my mind. Questions in my mind, the questions in my mind, the questions. Questions in my mind, the questions. Questions in my mind, the questions. Questions in my mind, the questions.
We have
Supa T. Yeah.
something to offer you. We have music to offer you.